Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. We're back with some Dragon Age Inquisition and we're tackling the quest line that draw out the Red Templar Lieutenant. I feel like Liliana is the best one to do this. So we now get a new quest. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, no result. That's strange. Well, it was tied to the Emerald Gates. Maybe it's there. Oh, there we go. So back to the Emerald. No, that's Fastback Basin. There we go. That's strange. Now I'm figuring the Puppet Master is tied to the Emerald Graves. We'll find out soon enough. So yeah, okay. So she went to the look at this. The letter was based on her advocacy for greater mage freedom. A view she claimed her time with the warden supported. Urgent, and that's another thing. Like, look at all the mages that serve. Like, there are examples of mages that are outside of the circle, but then the world does not come to a fucking end, and they don't end up becoming like monstrosities. Like again, there are, as Dorian would say, there are terrible aspects of his homeland, the Tevinter Imperium, but at this, and again, like, it is flawed. Like, and again, he is a mage who points out the flaws of it. But to claim that the Tevinter Imperium is an example of why mages shouldn't be in charge, or, like, sorry, not even shouldn't be in charge, shouldn't be free, like, is just ridiculous. Like, yeah, mages are free in the Tevinter Imperium, but, like, again, they're not all monsters. Alright, it seems like this is going to be a simple go to area, kill everything. So he's immune to being chilled. He's immune to being burned. He's immune to a lot of status conditions. Let's see this. Yeah, okay, he has. So he's vulnerable to fire. I love how my commands did nothing. Like at a certain point, they just stopped attacking. All right, there we go. That brings us to an end to that quest. We still have plenty of quests left to do in Embers de Leon. We still have to head to the quarry there and tackle the quests there. Oh, sorry, dear God. Okay, yeah, and she clearly is all about her own political position. Like, oh yeah, and magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous, just as a sword is dangerous, just as a bow is dangerous, and also let's not forget that Varric has a weapon that is quite unique and is quite powerful. Now, don't get me wrong. Apparently, the person who designed the weapon is dead. So, therefore, like the only way someone's going to learn how to make a crossbow like Bianca is if they get their hands on Bianca, which is still, again, like the potential is still quite dangerous. The safest solution, because again, like, so if someone got their hands on like Varric's, if someone got their hands on Bianca and reverse engineered her, dear God. Again, like the innovation of the crossbow was quite a big deal in warfare, and the fact that his crossbow seems to be, again, it's fantasy, so his crossbow is actually more advanced than the crossbows that we had.
Here is the request of Solus made. Very well.
So there's a lot to be concerned about with Varric's weapon. It's just, again, her, like Vivian's logic of like, oh yeah, no, mages should be imprisoned. She advocates for no freedom. And that to me is like one of the most baffling things about her character. And the way she even talks to your character as if like your character is the naive one, you know, and it's just like, hold up, we're from an actual, like, we're a mage that was trained outside of the circle. We're not I'm not a fucking monster. And then there's the whole like she's just an awful person. Like, she has such a narrow viewpoint of like circle of like, you know, the circle of magi, because of the way she was treated, that she is essentially blind to the way the circle has been for all the other mages. Like, now, okay, now in terms of Dragon Age, we have, as players, we have witnessed the Ferelden and the Kirkwall one, with Kirkwall being the most horrible of all of them. But even so,
Maybe.
like, we hear from other mages from other locations that fled their previous circles. So we know for a fact that, like, okay, well, if it's so bad that you're fleeing here,
Will it matter? Why not?
like, it's just baffling. But alright, we're going to be tackling the quest, the Rocky Rescue, and that's only because I feel like it's going to be it's the natural next step. Actually, we can turn in, you know, let's actually turn in some of these quests here, folks. They're, like, these are just simple turn in, and then that's it. We've already completed them. There's no point. I'm not going to do a dedicated video
This might interest you, sir.
to these videos. Sorry, I'm not going to do a dedicated video to these quests, which are literally just turning in quests. So let's do the ring.
Know my heart. Lift me from a world of pain. Judge me worthy of your endless pride.
Okay, we can't really talk to her, I guess.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Imshael de Chavannes.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction. No sign of trouble at the moment.
There we go. I keep pressing back with access maps. So yeah, the next quest we'll tackle is going to be then the Rocky Rescue. Just because it seems to, like, in order to get to some of the other ones, we have to go down there. Eventually, we will do the rifts in the springs. But like I said, folks, I do have to get some other stuff done today. So this, I don't know why it matters, because you guys, it's not like you guys are gonna realize. Like, I'm not live streaming this. I don't know why I'm doing stuff like this. Alright, I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.